Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessica, aka the CozyWulfe. If you love a variety of content, you've definitely made it to the right place because I claim to be three things: a casual gamer, a book dragon, and a cozy activity lover. So if any of those things interest you, or if you are someone who also has a lot of hobbies and not a ton of time, be sure to hit that like, subscribe button, and join my little community here. For today's video, I'm super excited to dive into a recap and review of my first 4 volumes of The Ice Guy and the Cool Girl. I picked these up in my last manga haul video, which I'll link in the corner for you to watch if you didn't see it, essentially. In that video, I mentioned how stunning the covers are and how that kind of drew me to pick them up. I also gave a brief intro into the Ice Guy being the descendant of a snow spirit. I was expecting a workplace romance with a bit of drama, but it turned out to be something completely different than that. It's actually very cozy to read. Expecting like drama, intrigue, like edge of your seat. Are they going to get together? Are they not going to get together? It wasn't like that at all, you guys. It's totally a slice of life manga, which is totally fine because, you know, like this channel is all about cozy things, so why not read a cozy manga? Anyway, let's get into this series and talk about what makes this series so special. Volume 1 is where we meet our main characters, Himuro and Fuyutsuki. I'm sorry in advance. I probably butchered your names and I will continue to butcher them. But you know what? I like the book and I'm going to keep reading it despite not knowing how to pronounce their names. So Himuro is a descendant of the Soul Spirit, which means we get to see some adorable scenes where he will like freeze over when he's really nervous, or he'll create blizzards when he's focused on something, and even to the point where he can build igloos around himself when he wants some alone time to focus in on like what he's doing, like his task at hand. And I just gotta say, that is one skill I would love to have. And maybe that's my introvert coming out, but like, build an igloo, no one interrupts you, okay? Himuro also has a major crush, spoiler, major crush on Fuyutsuki, which is our office worker who is a human. She's just a normal human. She doesn't do much. She doesn't do much. She is just a normal human. She has no magic powers, I guess, but she works right next to him. And so she's here, he's here, they're right next to each other, so they interact with each other all day long. And he blushes all the time. All the time. He loves everything that Fuyutsuki does, says everything about her. And it's just so cute to see. In volume 1, they celebrate Christmas together. And during their little like get together, Himuro gifts Fuyutsuki a blanket that she can use at work, which she does end up using at work, which again, he blushes and gets all happy and excited, and like you see like his little snowman getting like all happy around him, and you're just like, you are too cute. Sorry. Okay. Anyway, getting a little bit distracted. Another thing that happens in this book is we celebrate Fuyutsuki's birthday, and during this episode, during that chapter, he gifts her a second gift that he had originally gotten for her for Christmas, but was scared to give it to her. And it is a pair of snowflake earrings. He is so nervous that he freezes the trees around the like area. It's just so sweet because he thinks that he's like doing something wrong and that she's going to like ignore him or like scold him, but really she like finds it so pretty. And I just gotta say, I hate snow. And I live somewhere where there's snow all the time. But like, when you put snow in pictures with pretty panels, anyone's gonna become a snow lover. Moving on to volume 2, we get more of their like daily lives and like the quirky situations that they find themselves in. This manga is very much like a slice of life with a touch of romance. It reminds me a lot of Mr. Villain's Day Off with its short chapters and charming storytelling. It's just so refreshing sometimes to pick up a book and feel like, especially a manga, because like each chapter may connect with each other. And they do in a way, but like it's not like cliffhanger where you have to see what happens next, or if one of my friends is reading the book and they accidentally spoil it for me. It doesn't feel much of a spoiler because it's just their daily lives and quirky situations, I guess. But I'm getting off topic. In volume 2, we are introduced to 2 new characters, which are not pictured, sadly, on this front cover. But you know what? It's fine. Their names are Komori, which is a fox descendant, and Seijima, which is Himuro's friend, and he's just a normal human being like Fuyutsuki. Komori and Seijima have this unique dynamic, which is kind of playful. They bicker, they game, they get competitive with each other. It just creates some really sweet moments in the manga. We kind of get introduced to them because Komori is trying to complete her collection of blind box characters, and Seijima realizes that that's happening. And so he also gets these blind box characters so that way he can like help Komori complete her collection, and he'll like secretly place them on her desk, and when she finds out who it is, oh, she blushes so hard, you guys. But she's also the fox descendant, remember? So she'll like get the ears and the tail, and then she'll look like a fox, and it's just so adorable, you guys. So adorable. And that brings us to volume 3, which gives us another set of magical beings into the mix. This office place, let me tell you, they must like have a sign that says, we want all the magical creatures, because they got them. They got all the descendants. In the volume 3, we meet Katori, which is a phoenix descendant. I don't really know what his thing is, but he does create fireworks, and he is so obsessive, man. He is just... He loves life to the fullest. Katori's reason for joining the sales department in this company is because he likes a leader in the sales department. Her name is Otonashi, which she is very strict in a way. I don't know if I'm describing that well, but she's very like to the point. She wants to get work done. She's here to work. She does not need all the vibrant energy that Katori is bringing to the office to make things lively and excited, because he gets so excited. He'll like do the fireworks whenever Otonashi is there. He'll even, he has no shame, this man. He'll tell Otonashi that he loves her so many times, and it's just like, dude, she probably doesn't think of you that way just yet. Maybe just tone it down a couple notches, just a couple. Either way, it's a fun dynamic to bring to the volumes, and he is just, that couple is gonna be so fun to watch grow and see if Otonashi actually like returns the feelings one day. And now, last but not least, volume 4. We do meet Himuro's sister in some of the previous volumes, Yukimin, and she adores Fuyutsuki just as much as Himuro does at some points. But that's what brings us to the hilarious moment where we read in this book, where they are trying to compete to get a claw prize. So like those claw machines that do like the little thing and you go down and you have to grab. They're like horrible. You can never get it. So Yukimin and Himuro are trying to get a prize for Fuyutsuki, and they both attempt it and they both fail. However, Fuyutsuki comes in and she gets not 1 but 2 all in one claw. So she like puts the claw down, comes out with 2. I'm just like, so good, so cool. She's so cool. This series, it's just so cute, you guys. The everyday activities, from Halloween costumes to skiing trips to just casual at work games. Like they'll like go out after work gaming and do all those types of things. It just makes this series feel really cozy to read and so relatable in aspects, but it's just like, it's so refreshing. I love it all. overall, this series, The Ice Guy and Cool Girl, is a perfect slice of life manga, and I just love all the little funny experiences that they have together, all the characters that get introduced. It's just, it feels like a cozy vibe when you're reading it. It's like lighthearted, feel good stories with just a touch of romance here and there, because obviously everyone's a couple in this series, but like, it's just nice. It reminds me of kind of like if you're watching a sitcom from like way back in the day, you know, like the 90s, where you could like watch an episode and like skip a few episodes ahead and it'd be totally fine. You didn't miss anything. Like that's how I feel about this manga, is like if I were to pick it up, forget about it, set it down, read something else, and then come back to it, I wouldn't have missed much, because it's like, it's just pick it up, read a chapter, and it's just such a quick read. And it's just nice. I mean, these books aren't big. So even if you wanted to read it in one day, you probably could very easily. With that, if you have any favorite cozy manga or slice of life manga, please drop your recommendations in the comments down below. I'd love to hear your suggestions. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget, if you like these little manga review type videos, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my other cozy content. Thank you so much for watching. Stay warm, stay cozy, and be happy. Bye.